Hello everyone, in this video we are going to see about the TCS NQT grammar part. First, the subject verb agreement. If the singular subject, we have to use singular verb. He writes well. If it is plural, we have to write they write. Coming to the article part, if we want to use a, we have to use a book. For an apple, some specific thing we have to use the. Then coming to the propositions, like large areas we have to use in, like in India. On means we have to use on surfaces, like on the table. At means like at 5 p.m., at 6 p.m. And you have to note that, for example, they are giving sentence like he is married with her. The correct sentence is he is married to her. Next, a parallelism. If a sentence lists like adjectives or verb must follow these structures. Like some of a sentence they may give like she enjoys dancing to swim and reading. In that, to swimming is wrong. We have to give like dancing, swimming, and reading. You have to see like this kind of sentence while writing the exams. Recurrent words, which means avoid unnecessary repetitions, like they may give like I will repeat again. The correct sentence is I will repeat. You have to see these rules and write the verbal ability exam in TCS. Next, pronouns consistency. Singular subject takes singular pronouns and plural subject takes plural pronouns. We have already seen 5 other shortcut tips. You have to follow these tips for the verbal ability. If someone wants to win, they must practice is absolutely wrong. If it will be like if someone wants to win, he or she must practice should be correct. We will see the previous year verbal ability questions for asked in TCS NQT. They will give some part of sentence and they will ask you to find the error in the sentence. The first question is, the new computation algorithm combines scores with multiple measures of quantitative assessment. So there is no error in the questions, like the algorithm combines scores, all the verb agreement are correct. So this question does not contain any error. So next question you will see and you will get clear about that. Next, second question, just pass and try this question. Children were quite sad when they did not see butterflies flitting dash the floors in with among between. It is so easy. The first option is correct, which is in. Then coming to the third question, we have found that between Vinayas and Akrutis makes dash error in her work. So the options are largest, smallest, shortest. D option is fewer. According to the question, the fewer will be a suitable answer. Largest does not make sense, and the smallest and shortest. The fewest Vinayas makes fewer error in her work, makes the sentence complete. Fourth question, all the students of a class decided to head to the principal office to complain for the new teacher misconduct. If you see the sentence, the verb complain does not take far after it. Instead, it will be followed by about. When referring to the grievances, the correct use is to complain about the new teacher conduct. So option is a C. The fifth question, read the following passage and fill the blanks. Sailing is fun, but it takes work and muscles to keep the sailboat moving. One would have to constantly dash the weather and adjust the sail to turn the boat in the required direction. This question is very easy to take the answer, so take it as assessment. Question 5 should be answered in the comment sections. If any mistake is comment down, let me answer your questions. Then coming to the sixth question. Next, Mrs. Diggle wanted her children to hardworking, sincere, and punctual. So, which part of a question contains an error? So, there is no error because they didn't give children's too, because they have given wanted her children 20. So, there is no error in the questions. If someone already seen the seventh question, I in the previous trick itself I said he had been married with a daughter is absolutely wrong. It should be like married to a daughter for a 5 years is correct. So the option D is a wrong. So the eighth question is Shreyas will keep working for you dash you are respectful towards her. You have to note that condition in continuous. If it is in continuous format, you have to use like as long as the for example like she will stay as long as you are polite. You can go out provided that you finish the work. Like condition that signifies continuation will come under the category. Next, coming to the ninth question, the children are going to grasp, isn't it? So this is very simple questions. If you know the answer, comment below. The fifth question and ninth question answer should be given by you. The next question is 12th question. These kind of questions are very similar in TCS NQT. In this type of question, you have to read the first sentence like my mother have overweight since she was a child and lost weight only after she got married. You have to look for the continuous to the above sentence. Like she started giving me lecture on the importance of medications and breathing exercise. Maybe this option is also possible in the sentence too. Next, my food was regulated. She decided when and what and how much amount of food the daughter should be taken also the mother can decide. Next, our memory of overcoming severe problem of obesity kicked in and soon my weight health become our obsession. The options here I have given. For the next question you have to find out. The first question options are R and Q. Our memory of overcoming severe problem of obesity kicked in and soon my weight health has become our obsession. The correct option is R and Q. And next question we will discuss about this kind of question really. Next the question is the next question is 13th question. Civilization process must be measured in the proportion to man's success in meeting the challenge of nature. Then let me answer the questions with the options. For example, I will take A options. Say they are saying B and A are the correct options. There has been increasing in the people's awareness of consequence such as progress. So I think this option don't work because it not signifies with the next kind of statements like it is once a threat to the sustainable evolution of men. So I reject this options. Next I will go to the B option which is A and C. I will read like but the advancement in science and technology is undoubtable a mixed blessing. So this also doesn't match. Next I will go to the C options. We are bringing the industrial progress to make the world a better and more comfortable place to live. It is one threat to sustainable evolution of man. Yes, this statement matches with the next kind of sentence completion. We have to check that. Next, let me check other options, which is C and A. Advancement in science and technology is undoubtedly a mixed blessing, but if the current trend continues go on unchecked, the future of a life go on the earth will be endangered. So the C option, which is C and A, is absolutely correct. So the next question is Mahabalipuram, also known as Mahabalipuram, is about 55 kilometers from the city of Chennai. The East Coast Road takes up to this dash, which was on the shore of Bay of Bengal. This 7th century city was second as seaport in a now famous rock cut short temples. Let us see the options of this questions. So this question is mostly based on historic. So we have to mostly focus on the options like historic words. The first questions options like consecutional means which is important but not necessary. Next, momentous means it is a event. Historic means means having great importance in history, which describes Mahabalipuram. So the option For the blank one is C. Next, the second options are. The sentence describes Mahabalipuram as a seaport in the 7th century. We need an adjective that describes busy and active seaport. So, among the given choices, frantic means widely excited or chotic, which does not fit. Next, B option, stuffed. The stuffed means full, usual, referring to the object, not seaport. Next, swamped means overwhelmed or flooded, which does not fit. Busy means which is active, so it definitely fit to the options. Next, coming to the next 15th question, one of a part of a sentence has an error. One of unwritten. So the next question is, one of the unwritten book was found in the parking lot. The error is the unwritten book because one of the always refers to the one item from the group. The noun after one of them must be plural because you are selecting one from many. The conclusion, right, one of the unwritten books was found in the parking lot may be correct. Next, coming to the 16th question, the soldiers is an attempt of showing their loyalty towards their king found ruthlessly until the end of an war. The error is A option is an attempt of showing. You may ask why it is wrong. The correct pick should be like in an attempt to show instead of in an attempt of showing. Attempt to plus base verb in it is a correct structure. The correction should be like the soldiers in an attempt to show their loyalty towards their king fought ruthlessly until the end of a war. Next, the 17th question, my mother made me join 7 different sport activities. So we have to find the same meaning specifies in the options. My mother made me join 7 different activities when I was 9. The word when is best because it used to indicate times, so it have two actions correctly. Next, coming to the because I was 9, my mother made me join 7. Because changes the meaning. It suggests that being 9-year-old was the reason of joining sports. So B is not a options. Like coming to the C option, while I was 9, my mother made me join 7 different sports while suggests something happening continuously over a period of time, so it is also wrong. Next, D option, though I was 9, my mother made me join 7 different sports, so it indicates contracts implies oppositions. However, there is no contract in the original sentence, so the A option is a correct. You have to know one thing, like shortcut to the similar questions, like look for a time based clue, use when to indicate age or events happening on the same time, avoid words that changes meanings like because, though, and even any other word, ensure the sentence flow naturally after the combinations. So next is 18th question. It is just a letter series, so we can identify easily. So 5, 9 and 18 questions should be answered in a comment section. Let me know if you have any other doubts. Next we will go to the 19th questions. Let me read the sentence directly. In the early years when long trade voyages were undertaken that would take months or maybe even a year to reach the destinations, coconuts were granted a special place or event. See, like this kind of question, you have to take some keywords like they are specifying coconut. So next sentence should be specify only the coconut. So coming to the options, let me go with the sentence 2. Let me take a P option to identify. By and large, the coconut water was drunk and pulp was eaten. This logically follows sentence 1 explaining why coconut were important for long voyages. Sailors used both water for hydration and palm for food to survive. Next sentence 3. The best part of a fruit was that there were no choice of going bad. The sentence logically follow the sentence 2 by highlighting a key advantages of coconut. They don't spoil easily. Since voyages lasted a month, a non-perishable food source for them. Why not other options like the voyages were rife with difficult and hardship? It talks about general voyages difficulties, but it does not talk about the connect to the coconut. These kind of questions you have to follow some rules like find the first sentence. It identifies coconuts on voyages, so you should have only two words in your mind, that voyages and coconuts, and look for a supporting idea sentence too, which directly explains why the coconut are useful. Next, look for a third sentence which extends the idea logically. So these are the things you have to do. So coming to the correct options, which is P and Q. Next, coming to the 20th question. So this kind of question is a passive reading question. The Royal Bengal tiger is one of the majestic creature of the world. The typically male weighs about 300 kilogram and 8 to 10. Then female weight about 180 then kilograms and 180 kilograms and 8 to 9 feet in height. Despite in heavy body, the tiger can run at a speed of 60 kilometers per hour and also climb tree for every prey when necessary. The mangroves of southern bands being its habitat. The Royal Bengal tiger is great swimmer too. The night vision of a tiger is 6 times that of human. Hearing is 5 times that of human. Just like human fingerprints, each tiger has a unique pattern of strips that does not match any other tiger. The tiger does not forget faces. Its memory is stronger than most of the animals in the wild. Often portrayed as a savage, the tiger is caring and protective towards its family. When killing happens, the male tiger eats after the female and children had their feast. Unlike the human, the endangered species of Indian loves to live in companions environment. Why is the surprising Royal Bengal tiger run fast? So these kind of questions are very easy. While coming to the reading comprehension, first read the questions and then read the passages. This will easily save time for you. Which of the following sentence uses formal languages? So this are the things you have to see while writing the exam. You have to note that may I, would I, will I. These kind of questions are so formal. Other than using exclamatory or kind of punctuation, maybe informal ways that we talk with our friends. So the option may I suggest you better option that will suit your style will be correct. So let me end this video. There are more kind of questions. If you need part to this video, definitely post because it taking too much of a longer. If you comment on the video, I will post next kind of questions. Thank you.